Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by Dark Dragon,
Yo.
and we also have with us tonight Fox.
What's up?
Now, what are we doing on this episode? What's the quest that we are working on?
We are actually in between. We have to come up here and talk to Material to get our new quest.
The sliver is changing. Malthael is altering it.
Oh look, a cutscene. And that, kids, is why you don't play with gas stoves.
Peripherals has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
That's very good.
The time for his death has come.
Before Mr. Opportunist, you should stop by my car.
All right.
I can enchant some items.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. Did he just do that with what?
Oh, hold on. Just point out real quick, guys. There's a woman right here with a satchel sitting next to her.
Oh, that little baby satchel?
Yep.
Is she only there right now? Will it be there later or no?
Well, it'll be there. I'll show you the next time we hit town.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be 70 before me, so you're perfectly fine on XP.
Yeah, we're actually increasing our level pretty quickly here. We've been kind of upping the... I hit that by accident, guys, sorry. Yeah, we've been upping the difficulty as we can. Of course, you have to unlock certain abilities or certain requirements, I should say. I think it wanted us to beat level or Act 4, and so we just did that. That's the original. What's that?
Oh, that thing still had like 1 health for the longest time. I was wondering why, but it was doing some move that you can't really attack.
Now, when it does that, is it still hitting you? Is it still able to do damage to you, even though, or, you know, especially since it can't die? That seems a little unfair.
Well, it can die, but it's in like you know how like it's in mid motion.
No, I get that, but I mean, if you were in mid motion and got hit with the bazooka, and there was nothing left of your body, you wouldn't continue doing what you're doing. So it seems kind of weird.
Yes, I would.
I'm in chest on you.
There'd be nothing left. I mean, you know, if you get stabbed really badly, you get stuck to the floor, you don't continue your motion. At least I wouldn't assume you would. But yeah, that's kind of how they acted this one.
I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing just because you hit me with a bazooka. I mean, come on.
Exactly, yeah. But I mean, you know, it just seems like they could maybe change that up a little bit to make it a little bit more fair for you. Because it's almost like the game lagging out and not allowing you to kill the mob, but still allowing the mob to kill you. I'm sure that could trip people up in some situations where you're fighting a really tough mob and they kind of do that to you. Can you think of one in mind that has ever done that to you where it actually sucked, where you almost died because of it?
Fail.
Mid cough, saying it still.
What was your experience with that guy?
He's kicked my butt many times.
Because he lags out right there at the end?
No, because he's just OP.
Oh, okay. Now, I was thinking, like, if there's a mob out there that lags out quite a bit, you know, that might be the difficult part. Oh, I'm not picking that up. It's over right.
It's not that he lags out, so to speak. It's that he takes, like, a full minute to die.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's written that way, so you're right. He's not really lagging out. But that's the closest thing I can compare it to when you play other games, is if, like, the mob lags out. And it's just kind of unfair because it shouldn't take them a minute, you know? Maybe a second or two, and even that seems kind of... If you get blasted with some of the spells that you guys are using, I imagine that's going to stop them dead in their tracks immediately when they get hit with that kind of force. And then for them to keep going while you just sit there and get hit, you know, it adds to the difficulty for sure. So maybe that's what they were going for, is kind of...
Derp.
Yeah.
I just realized what quest we're on.
What's that?
Stop going into the dungeons, dude.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We're skipping them.
Yeah, we can do the dungeons. I want to see it all.
It would take us way too long because there's so many of them.
That's fine.
I cleared
and
a dungeon by myself once, and it leveled me up.
Yeah, we get experience for it, like you said. So, I mean, I'm more than fine with going with the dungeons.
It's that we're doing the Maidens of Flame, so conceivably we may have to uncover this entire map.
Well, see, there we go. We got to do it anyway, so... Plus, I want to see everything that this game has to offer. So, at some point,
yeah,
whether it's
pretty
with
sure
you
everyone
guys,
wants to.
You'll
right?
see it as you go through on your solo slow mode deal.
Oh yeah, eventually. But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it with you guys as well. I mean, that's part of the enjoyment. At least it is for me. I tend to be one of those type of people who gravitate towards, you know, MMOs, online games with multiple people on them. The community, I find, in a lot of games, makes the game so much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Do you find that with this one? Do you group a lot with complete strangers, and you find like pretty much everybody is okay?
I actually grouped with a guy just yesterday that showed me demon hunters can do some serious flipping damage.
Oh, that's
Telling
cool.
you.
So you guys are sharing information back and forth between each other.
Oh yeah.
What was his build? I'll use it.
Rain of Arrows,
Oh,
I
Rain
think
of
it's
Arrows.
called.
Oh, I'll try
It's
it.
the one where they just rain straight down on the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was constantly shooting that.
Well, then, I'll try that. I mean, I don't even know a build for this yet. That's how much I haven't even played it.
Well, you seem to be doing pretty good so far, man.
Well, every time I level up, I just pop some new skill on. That's pretty much how I roll.
Oh, watch out for the burning logs from the ceiling. See, I want
Master
those
has
wings.
begun his work on the
Those
stone.
wings would be nice. I kind
Nothing
of want that
you
weapon,
do
though.
matters.
Like for my character.
That's his arm.
Well, then fine. I want that arm. Play around.
Yeah, plus when he used it, like his entire body had the light on fire, so probably not the safest weapon to have.
Well, there is an amulet that you can use that, you know, makes all fire not even affect you. That's
Jeez.
Damn.
He's tough, man. Can I not revive here at my corpse?
No.
Actually, in an instance. So the only way to stand up is by one of us picking you up.
Oh, okay.
Might want to move.
I would have revived you, but he got you, so you're okay. Bam. Bam, he dead. He dead. Don't worry about it. He still had 1 health! What the heck? Just die.
Nice. That guy actually took a little while to kill, and he killed me in the process, so... Yeah, they definitely are getting a little stronger now that we've upped the difficulty. I can't wait to see exactly how hard some of the torment levels are going to be.
See, now look at this guy. Wouldn't you be scared of that guy if you met him in a dark alley?
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you look at him, he's too well dressed, which means he cares what other people think. If he was real death, he would look like death, man. He would look,
like just rags and rats crawling out of his face.
Yeah, like he would not give a crap, and that's the guy you want to be afraid of. You know, he's not there to impress anybody. He's there to do a job or whatever his will is, and that's.
But I mean, he's still an angel, so he. I mean, he.
So he has to
just
look
gets
good.
The clothes.
He has to look good.
He just has the clothes.
Nah,
just on
no.
it.
I mean, yeah, that's how it would start out with, but eventually they'd get dirty, they'd get rusty, they'd get damaged, and he wouldn't care to fix it because he doesn't care. But that guy, he's kept it in good shape. He cleans it, he oils it. You know, it looks like new. You know, you can't get better than that as far as the armor goes. So yeah, I'm thinking he cares a little bit too much to be death.
There's two
Yeah.
of those that you might want.
You talking to me?
Yep.
Alright, I'll check them out. See which one's better. Can't even use them. They're 57. Stop. How dare you give me 57 gear? Can't even use.
So now that we've killed that guy, we can run over here and talk to the angel and see what he has to say for us.
Urzael is dead. The Reapers will be easily defeated without him to lead them.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But we still do not know why Malthael took the stone.
I
And
hear
to
it
grow
coming
stronger
from
by
both
the
of your
moment.
computers
Our
at
time
once.
is running
That is
out.
so cool.
It's not coming out of mine because I don't have any volume
She can
on it.
help. She insisted
Well, I'm
on
hearing like
speaking with you
echo.
immediately.
As he's talking. Hey, see, come over here. Oh look, yet another book.
Nice. I like the voice acting so far. They kind of went out of their way to do a decent
here.
job on that.
No, come up here.
Well, this is the one we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah, I know, but come up here.
He's gonna show you that book.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just like the books from Act 1. There's actually more than one of them. You see the satchel on the floor?
I got 2 of them. How many is that?
I think 5 or 6. And if you talk to her, she says a few different things. So, doing that. So I just wanted to point it out for the viewers.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a good tip to find all of those. And I'm sure there's some sort of achievement if you do get them all.
Yep.
Childo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
What is it?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael.
Oh, now Miriam's here. I see how it is.
Okay, so now we are going to go find the entrance to the tomb of Radicus. Now, how hard is this tomb? Do you guys remember it very well, or is it one that you...
without me?
Why? Come with me if you wish, but Adria will pay for her betrayal.
I'll tell you when I get in here.
Blue, rare, yellow, unique, and boss is purple.
I'm just gonna teleport.
Urzael and his reapers are dead. Westmarch is safe, and its people
we are
can
here.
finally begin
this
to
place?
rebuild. Lorath and I now go to
Shh,
find
there's a
Adria
video.
in the Blood Marsh. She knows the way to find Malthael, and after she tells me, I will end her life.
Okay.
After she tells you I will end her life.
We
Oh,
hid
what
the
the
Blood
hell?
Soul
I was gonna say,
Stone
there's not
deep
really a lot of,
in the
you know,
ruins near here.
You see
advantage
these
to telling him anything then.
But Malthael
See these
found
purple
it all
pools on the
same.
ground?
Right.
They're poison.
Yeah, they kind of destroy me.
And don't you have any pets?
They should be up. Are they not?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, that's right, because I died.
Yeah.
Gotta remember to cast those. Is there any way to nullify the poison that's in the water other than walking through it? Can you attack it with
avoid
anything,
it.
or...
An amulet is the only thing that
And what's the amulet do?
poison damage.
This is the entrance to the
or,
tomb.
or is it boots? What
Someone's
is it?
collapsed.
It's like
What was
It's
that?
boots and pants and boots and pants and boots.
oh yeah, it's a set piece. My bad. It's a set that makes you not like poison damage doesn't affect you.
Oh, at all?
Black
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, wow, that's pretty nice.
Oh, I actually have black. How did I not know this? Weird.
Are there other sets of armor that you can get for the other elements that are out there? The disease and so on?
Yes.
There was just one entrance to the city.
But see, those aren't sets. There's amulets. There's an amulet you can get that nullifies arcane. Another one that nullifies poison. Another one that nullifies.
Knockback and stun.
Yeah.
Are we headed the right way right now?
Search for the
No.
guidance.
The
The
first
blood
time
mark.
I saw
Yeah.
Just satchel over here.
she
The blood marsh is up here.
Hey, you didn't even tell him about the satchel over here. How could you?
What's satchel?
Oh, you don't even know where it is. That's weird. It's right down there.
I don't see no satchel.
You'll see some satchel. It's right there.
Maybe, unless he's already got it.
Well, if he
Oh,
did, he
the
didn't say
satchel will still be there. You'll just get gold out of it. Ready, and
I don't even know where I was going.
me either.
You know where I was going? Everywhere.
I've
Over
been
the rainbow.
everywhere, man. I've
only
been
run for so long.
There's a satchel up here.
I love that hot lava that you got, man. That's amazing. That spell really just wrecks all the little ads that probably do quite a bit of damage to you if you're
Damn.
trying to take on the named and not concentrating on those.
It's the Hellfire ring. Or the
Wow.
Hellfire amulet. It's one of those. It's a Hellfire thing.
It's the
Right.
Hellfire ring.
Yeah, Hellfire.
I'm gonna come this way just to get this pool of reflection.
I'm just gonna kill everything then.
Right, just gonna kill whatever's around us. And it's strangely satisfying, guys. I don't know if you're watching at home and never played this game before, but if you haven't and you're just watching. You're like, yeah, you're kind of doing the same thing over again. It's very weird to describe, but it's strangely satisfying to sit here and just destroy everything that's on the map in just such a way that you annihilate it. I mean, we are just wrecking this area.
That's what Diablo is all about. Killing things.
Oh, we're gonna have a little quest over here.
Lots and lots of things. Death and destruction and mayhem and murder and guts and gore. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, Borderlands was kind of the same way. It was all about the loot. But, I don't know, this one seems a little bit more... it's kind of addictive, you know? Like, I love Borderlands, but this one you could probably play for a long, long time without ever getting tired of it.
I've already been playing it for 2 years. And, there's still people that play Diablo 2, and that came out over 15 years ago. Yeah,
I love Diablo 2, and I would probably say, out of the ones that I've played so far, the Diablo's series, Diablo 2 would be my top one. Like, I still love that one compared to all the other ones out there, including the one I'm playing right now.
A lot of people say that Diablo 2 is the best game of all time.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil.
I don't know,
Only
I've
the
played
correct
some
one
good
marks
games.
the true entrance
I mean,
to the
I haven't
tomb,
actually
however.
played Diablo 2.
When you activate these stones,
hold on.
one of the wrong sigils
I just jumped straight to
disappears.
Diablo 3.
Alright.
I have a hard time comparing games to one another because they're all uniquely different in so many ways that trying to say Halo is better than Zelda is like, how do you compare the two together? They're two very different things.
Come back here for a second. We have to use the Nephilim Guidestones to find the passage to Corvus. Every little dungeon that we're going to come across is going to say passage to Corvus. See these 4 symbols?
Right?
We have to get those 4 Guidestones, and it'll tell us which one it is. Otherwise, we can take the other route and just go through every single one of them, and oh, this isn't it, go to the next one.
Well, I'll follow you guys on this one, whatever lead you guys want to do. Normally, I would probably just do it the slow way, which is just to check every single one of them and see what I can find.
I did that the first time I went through. Took forever, like 3 hours forever.
That's not bad. I mean, you get a lot of enjoyment out of it. You get some pretty cool loot, I'm sure, and quite a few levels. But I think once you've done it once, you probably don't want to do it every single time you come back. You probably want to be able to just kind of go through it a little quicker and get to the next level. Although if you're after loot, maybe you do. Maybe you do want to sit there sometimes and just go through all the dungeons and see how much you can get.
Yeah.
What do you guys normally do? Do you rush through them and just kind of get to the big ones, or do you take your time and do every single one along the way?
Rifts.
Yeah, we just either rifts or bounties. We don't even do the main campaign really.
Yeah. Once you get through the main campaign, you don't really go through it anymore. Alright, we found which one it is, so now we... Do you see the arrow on your HUD?
Yep.
That's where we're going.
Wow, that poison is pretty nasty, and you guys are just running right through it.
Nah, I actually try to avoid that.
Hold on.
Not gonna
I'm
lie.
swimming in the poison. I'm swimming.
Not gonna lie, it kind of destroys me if I stay in it too long.
Yeah, same here.
You just gotta like slightly go in and then slightly go out. It's the only way to survive.
Is it going to get to be stronger poison as we go through the harder...
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. So that's at some point going to be impossible for you to walk through, maybe, or no?
It's not impossible, but I would definitely avoid it if you can.
Is it possible in certain places, or is it going to be... Is it random in the first place, or is it in the same spot every single time?
The pools that you see, those are random.
Okay, so it is possible to have it where you just can't avoid it. You have to walk through it.
Yeah. And speaking of, you know, having to walk through it, well, why don't you walk the opposite direction? There you go.
Oh yeah, I was just killing that thing over there real quick. I like the fact that if something attacks me, I'm going to kill it. You know, I don't want to run away from anything if I can avoid it. Especially since you guys are so overpowered, it's kind of nice to get my feet wet a little bit and just kill an enemy once in a while.
Yeah, we are doing a lot for you.
I mean, I'm still enjoying it. But
No,
when I fight him
I'm
one-on-one, I actually get to see that my guy's not quite as uber as I feel 90% of the time because you're here. Like, if I ever
You're like,
fight by
"Wow,
myself...
I think you're like, oh, I actually think I killed that guy. But in reality, it was just like some bleed effect or something we
Yeah,
had.
yeah. I click
Like,
the
no.
button. I click the button to attack, and he immediately dies when my flame hits him. But he's not dying because my flame hit him. He's dying because you guys just killed like 90% of the map in one hit. It just happens to look that way. So
Well, don't worry. Eventually, it'll plateau and just be even.
Hey,
yeah.
he's not really uber, but he plays like he is on D3.
Right. That's what it feels like. And then when I fight him by myself, I get that nice realization that by the way, you actually can't kill anything in one hit. It takes you like a minute and a half to 2 minutes to kill something.
So see, that's basically how you show everyone how it is. That's how normal it is when you do it, and then
Right.
when we do it, they see how you can be.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Like when you finally become uber.
And the thing is we aren't really uber. For one, these characters, they're uber for here, but they're not really uber. I mean, if we hopped on our mains, totally different story.
My lightning would kill them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to do anything. I just
And
walk.
that-
They'd hit me, then they'd die.
And
What?
then there's people that make my main look like your character
Right.
because they're just so stupidly strong.
Well, like you said, at some point you get to the stage where you can't kill any faster. You're already killing in one hit. You don't notice any difference, even if you are getting better. So
Yeah, and that's when you go to higher level rifts.
until you're doing the highest level one there is.
There is
They're
no cap.
Possible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You will never beat it.
So you can decide at the very beginning what level you want, and you can have as high a level as you want.
Yeah.
Keep going up, and then when you finally reach a plateau, then yeah, that's what you do.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Then I like that. I like that
Yeah.
you keep getting higher and higher in your skill and better in your levels and stuff. So.
Oh my god, what the heck was that?
I told you, it keeps scaling.
What the heck just happened? Oh my god. That was creepy.
What did
They
it do?
all just surrounded me and I just died in like 3 seconds. And I'm Uber-ish in this zone, and they just surrounded me and I died.
Yeah, but you're not wearing any equipment right now, are you?
Yeah, that's true. I have like
Because they ate your bacon.
my bacon is my life source.
Yeah, I just leveled to level 60, so that might have been what just happened there.
Congrats.
Do they reset every single time you level, or is it just some of these things that if you've seen them on the map, they've already been set at that level, but if you haven't seen them yet, when they spawn, they're going to spawn at your level?
As soon as you level, they
Satchel over here.
get stronger.
Oh, okay. So it's an instant thing.
Yep.
Well, that might have done it then. That might have just been bad timing on my level and you being surrounded by 50 mobs at once.
Yeah, that could be why. Because there was so many of them and they just
Oh,
all
I
hit me
see
at
how
once.
it is. Blame AC.
Well, I'm blaming myself on that
your
one.
fault.
It's not that you cornered yourself. It's that it was AC's
He
fault.
didn't even pop out. They were just there. I went and checked the skeleton and then I just died. Because they all came out at once and I'm like, okay.
Right. So it wasn't AC's fault. Or it wasn't your fault for getting cornered. It was AC's
No.
fault because he
I
leveled.
can't believe you would suggest that.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. Like I said, it's just fun hanging out and having a good time with friends. So
Oh yeah,
Blast.
that's the other reason I love playing this game, because it's not like EverQuest where you have to have both hands on the keyboard at all times. You can actually play this one hand.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now.
right.
because you only need a few buttons. I actually like it. I enjoy using all my things because I don't have good hatred regeneration, so I kind of have to just pop off my own skills.
Yeah.
Well, you can always get a gaming mouse and be able to use the little buttons on it and stuff. So
Oh, that's true. Game one-handed, and you don't need anything. It's like now you make me want one. What the heck?
a gaming mouse?
Yeah. Can't
Yeah.
believe you would have to mention such a thing.
Yeah, I just got one myself, and I'm doing a product review on it yet, so the jury's still out, but I'm testing it out and seeing what I like and what I don't like, and it seems to be pretty good so far. So I'm all for them. It's just getting used to it. It's a little weird
Oh, yeah.
clicking on the little buttons.
You gotta like memorize where the little buttons are.
Yeah, and then when you click it with your thumb, what I'm having the problem with is I click with my thumb and occasionally I'll click the other button, you know, the left one or the right one. And so my character will do something weird because I just haven't quite gotten accustomed to only using the thumb and not the other button.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's just a learning curve that you got to get used to, and then once you are, it's going to be such a little amazing tool to have in your little set for you.
There's a satchel up here for you.
Now, what kind of keyboard do you guys use? Is it a gaming keyboard, or do you just use a regular one?
I just use a regular one. I mean, I like the look of the new, like the gaming ones, but you know, don't get paid well enough yet.
Right. I don't know. I looked at some of the gaming ones, and to be honest, with the keyboards, never really saw the point to them compared to what the regular ones have and what the gaming ones tend to advertise for. I'm kind of torn on seeing the purpose behind them. They don't really do a whole lot more. The only thing I do like is the keyboard lights up from within.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And so you can see what the keys are even in the dark, and that would help me because I play my games as dark as possible, so the screen is as rich, you know, it has that crispness to it.
Right there.
Here's my question. Are the
I
keys
cannot
like
carry
smoother
anymore.
when you press them? That's my only question. Like, as if it's smoother, then yeah, I'd get it just for the smoother feel.
Oh, I haven't even tried using one of them. I never thought about the smoothness to it. Every keyboard I've ever used tends to be the same.
There's different kinds of keyboards you can get. You can get the click ones, so that they actually click as you push on them, and you can also get the soft touch ones, which are basically just like tapping your finger on the table. You can't tell at all that the button's clicked.
Yeah, I've seen
I
those.
honestly don't like those.
Because you can't tell if you clicked it?
Yeah, and I have a problem feeling my fingertips, so if I can't feel it click, then I'm just gonna pound on the key harder.
Again, I think it's probably just one of those things where you'd have to get accustomed to it. If you used it long enough, you'd get a feel for it and be like, oh, I don't need that tactile sensation as much as I did before.
Well, if you can't feel your fingertips, how can you tell how hard you're pushing it?
Well, because you can feel well, you don't have to care about how hard you're pushing it. You just have to know that you pushed it.
Come with me no further.
Well,
When I am
that's
done,
what I'm saying
you can
is I
join
don't
me.
know that I pushed it unless I hear the click, or at least feel the vibration in my knuckle.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, one of the two. But I mean, if it doesn't work for you, there's other keyboards out there. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of different stuff out there for a lot of different types of people. And I kind of want to try one of them eventually, but oh crap.
Noobs. Ooh, my first Marquisi.
Come on, man. My freaking little guy hasn't picked up anything. Like, pick something up.
You have to get lights.
I'm not getting any white. All I'm getting is blue.
Don't complain.
What little guy are you talking about?
Oh, I have. Yeah, and you get a little goblin that follows you around and picks all your whites, but I don't get any white.
Finish telling them what it does.
Oh, yeah, and summons a treasure goblin who picks up normal
I cannot
quality
carry
items for you
anymore.
after picking up 13 items. He drops a rare item with a chance for a legendary.
Oh,
So,
cool.
in other words, he picks up blue, or white and gray items and can turn them into blue, brown, and green.
Which is great at a low level, but kind of sucks for a higher level because, as it says on there, as you go to a harder and harder instance, the chance that those white ones are going to drop becomes less and less, and the chance for like blues and greater increases. So
Yeah.
But it's still good to have because it's free and extra legendaries. Because the way the game calculates is, like, if you haven't gotten a legendary in a while, it actually forces the game to drop a legendary for you. So if you haven't gotten one in like 20 minutes, we'll say, it'll force a legendary to drop. Well, that goblin is on a separate thing than you, so you can actually get more legendaries in the same amount of time.
Oh yeah, if you're getting the regular drops in the first
Yeah.
place. But as you get to higher and higher level, you're going to get fewer and fewer of those. I probably would imagine getting that at a lower level would give you better armor faster, because that's when you're getting all those.
I'm thinking about just going to a low level, like low. Oh, I can't even say it.
Alright, low level dungeon.
Yes, I don't know why. I was like,
No, it happens, man. You should hear me on some of mine. You know, just your mouth does not want to work some nights, and it's crazy.
well, it's not that it doesn't want to work. It wants to work like when I talk really fast, but just for something like low level, I couldn't even say it.
Right. But yeah, if you go to a lower level dungeon, you should be fine. You should be able to get some decent loot there, just because you're picking up so much garbage. And the mobs there did seem to drop more loot because it was kind of just the regular garbage stuff that nobody wanted. Now you say that the guy will pick it up. If I pick up an item and then drop it on the ground, you're able to pick it up. Is the little doggy able to do that as well, or no?
No.
Not that.
And here's the worst thing. If he accidentally picks up a bite and then drops it, that doesn't work either.
Well, I guess they had to figure something around it, because otherwise you would just transfer over all your garbage from your low level to your high level guy and sit there and get some really good loot really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, that, and they would just have people, hey man, can you save all your whites for me?
Exactly, or as many as you can hold, you know?
You know?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to make sure you come up with something that's both fair and enjoyable, and yet not really tamper-proof, you know, that somebody's not going to take advantage of it. And there's always somebody out there who will find the loophole and exploit it in some way, and then have them come back and nerf the object a little bit to try to make sure that they can't do that anymore, while still trying to maintain that enjoyable factor. Sometimes they don't do it. Sometimes they just, it was a good idea, but we can't figure a safe way to do it, so we just take it out of the game altogether.
Here's a question. Did you guys just skip this resplendent chest then? Like,
What resplendent chest?
the resplendent chest that was literally right here.
I
Oh,
did
yeah,
not
there we
even
go.
see that.
Welcome.
I
That's
cannot
why I always
carry
search.
anymore.
And I think, guys, this is going to be a good place to go ahead and end the episode. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and we greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below. We definitely want to hear what you guys think of the game. Do you guys want to say anything before we head out?
Hit the like button in the face! Sorry.
And again, guys, thanks for watching.